In my room, I'm registering the song. I know it's a mess. Mm-hmm. Too busy for singing. Yeah. It is you. Now's the time for the release song. I changed it many times. I have no idea. But this one, for some reason, I finished writing yesterday. Not just finish. I think like memorize everything. So I wonder, okay, I'm gonna brush this and finish. And I went to YouTube. I found my download. I found the piece inspired me to this writing this song. Very good. For some reason, I go, wow, this is what? This is maybe 1 year ago. What? So I listened to the piece. It's like 5 minutes and 16 seconds. The sound came completely different. This is the original, but because the melody I don't even find it, somebody else a melody is not in the soundtrack. Maybe I'm gonna find it, but whatever. So when I hear the song after 1 year, like everything's done, Universal wanted me to go back to the original. And it is your piano. And it is your and it is your and it is your I couldn't find the body we call versus sound. My sound just wanna go on for hours, like release. I was like, okay. So the body I'm gonna like read. Like I come to a conclusion not too long time ago. This body or like verses I wrote when I was going to Africa. God is weird. I went to Africa, and before Africa, I was in the Emirate, and the air hostess, she didn't give me a food. She just have something like weird as me. And now going back, I found out the more you are beating head with somebody, the more you will send them to do something for yourself. So it's not that they are bad. They just say, okay, you just need to go back to what you should do, which is weird to understand. I remember I was listening to a YouTuber. She said, oh, she used English word. I'm not really English. She used like channeling or what is say? So what is saying? Transmute. I was like, what? Transmute? Fuck it, man. I'm so annoyed with these people who are always annoying me. But she say you need to transmute. And I found out when I butt head, but I didn't say anything to this waiter, but she just, when she passed, she just bumped um, my shoulders. I was like, oh, maybe I'm too big for the airplane anyway. So she didn't give me a food. And when she wanna talk again, she talked to another lady. And I didn't know she's a Tanzanian lady. She looked like not Tanzanian. She married to I think I don't know whatever. But in the end, maybe 1 hour before we land to Dar es Salaam, I found out she's Tanzanian, and we became really buddy. she speaks Swahili. I was like, wait a minute. But she wear all this hijab, all these things. So, Emirate is like all about their culture. And even in English, I didn't hear much. They say what to do, but in their language. I was like, okay, this is very good. I think everybody should do that. I'm not really against. Like us African, we are so caught up of I love English, French, but we are so caught up of these two languages. We forgot who we are. We forgot our language. So when the airplane talk about I was like, okay. I was waiting for my language, which is English or Swahili. None, nah, nothing came. And even I was in Kenya airplane, but other year we were all family, we didn't hear Swahili. I was like, oh, okay, So we can't blame many people. We need to start blaming ourselves. I couldn't hear Swahili when I was in Kenya airplane, but I like we eat rice and beans. So that's another story I like it. But this lady is like, forget me to give me a food. I asked for coffee. She didn't give me a coffee. Like I spent like maybe 6 hours without eating. I was so hungry. And for some reason, this frustration told me to take my book. And I forgot about this when I came home here. But I take another, this is I just see rewriting this. So I took a paper and a big started writing. I always knew release, but I didn't know what to put. And I finish release. I have another song I call Cry. I always upload, and I have to cry. I cry, but I didn't have the body, all this to finish. But I finish. Believe me, less than 20 minutes I finished 2 songs. So I was like, this lady is not a bad person. This is angel. She just pushed me to the limit, and that's why we need to choose. That's why people fight, physical fight, because we forgot we need to transmute the anger, the frustration to other things. So I transmute my frustration to the song. I finished 2 songs, and when I ran to Dar es Salaam, I already texted my little sister. I want, I love DAF, coconut water. So I said, I want a coconut water, and I like rice and beans and the kachumbari. That's I need, and the avocado. I want that. And she made that happen. So my tummy was empty, but I have food what always I like when I go to Africa, Wajina Malagi, and the coconut water and the avocado. And the next day I wake up, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. See? So my point is, sometimes bad things, that's why before I was like too much frustration. And now I'm catching myself by singing or doing energy cleansing. Is not easy. I don't say it's easy. Sometimes I just want to kick my own computer or whatever. And so this lady really, when I came back from Africa, the same plane, Emirate, which she wasn't there. So she was just sent to push me to the limit to finish my 2 songs. And I asked for coffee for another one. One also said, yeah, very, very polite. I'm going to bring, but she never bring the coffee. 2. And the third one, She was like, somebody told me, it's like, I don't know. Do they talk in the kitchen? I have no idea. She was like, oh, I hear you didn't have coffee. Da, da, da. I say, yeah, I didn't have. Everybody can look to me, everybody looking at me because people see I don't eat. I didn't ask you not eating, but it became like traditional. I flew from Elliot Tido Airport to Dar es Salaam without eating, well, maybe 12 hours or more. That was whoa. But when I came back, I did the same. I refused to eat. It was my choice. It's not them. I refused because I saw the benefit. Because the toilet is like smaller and put line, you stand up. Like if you are not in the I was in the economic one. If you are not in the first class, eating is not very good. The toilet is clean, but you need to stand up. Sometimes I was really wanna pee, and I was like, why is everybody sit down? I was up. I was waiting for door. Door is closed. I didn't know we are landing in. We are in the turbulent zone. Everybody should put the belt and sit down. I was only stand up alone, but it was the first time I travel alone, so everything was like super unfamiliar. But now, bring me on any place I can go. I really don't care. And when I came back, I was already pro. And even Dubai, I don't really like. Not Dubai people, Dubai politician, what they do in Sudan, all this. But Dubai airport was the best. Like if you see our airport, Electrido, it's like a baby. Super complicated, the Dubai airport. And wow, it was too big. I was like, what is we doing here? But it improved my cognitive, um, social cognitive, and I have enjoyed every corner. I talk about this. I have enjoyed every corner. People want to help me. I talked to Kenya guy, very young, I think 20 or less, and we talk Swahili. So it was very fun. Um, so anyway, so my point is, sometimes bad can turn good. It's very easy to tell now if you are good mood. I just tell you if you wanna fight somebody, just sit down, meditate, or clean energy, or sing. Sing doesn't mean you need to have good voice. People really confused. Not everybody have a good voice, but everybody is allowed to sing. And I hear the quote, somebody say, um, bird doesn't sing because they have song. No, bird doesn't sing because they have a good voice. They sing because they have a song, something like that. And when a bird is singing, I mean, it's like opera. You know? So everybody has their own way. I do believe everybody can sing. I don't know, maybe I'm delusional. I do believe everybody can sing, but not everybody are directed to sing, because everybody can cry, but not everybody can sing. But singing doesn't mean you need to have good voice. Singing like is other way of taking inside things out. That's why I do believe you need some sort of disappointment. That's why people sing a lot of love songs. Before I was like, why nobody sing about politics? I was like, politics is like almost low energy, but the love is the highest energy. So when somebody you break up with you and somebody really like or love, okay, you can have 60, 100, 200, whatever, break up and you gonna say whatever next. I don't care. You see, because it's not really break up. Like doesn't break inside of you. It's like you know. So the more you have will connection with somebody and you break, is that where the power is coming over there. Or break with your kids, the power come from there. Or break with your animal, like your animal die. People doesn't know. Some people love animal. I used to work with somebody. The bird died. She told me she cried for 5 years. And one day I was working somewhere. I go inside it. I was cleaning, and I find the three people, and one is crying. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? Is this too early? And she was crying because her cat died. See, your connection there. And she's not a baby, she's a mom. See? So that mean we can't cry for the animal, you know? I remember too when we were young, we have a dog, he died, everybody cried. Somebody put poison in the dog in the night and died. Everybody cry in their family. See, their connection. That's why people sing more about love, because breakup is very emotional. They really break up. I'm not talking. Okay. Anyway, that's another story. So anyway, that's my song. I don't know how if you. Yeah, I'm gonna post this video, and the song is already in the my website. It's gonna be wow, because I don't have the audio. My audio is completely different. This is very guitar, not guitar, like a piano, slow guitar, piano. But mine, I don't know if I can show you, because the problem is my phone's sound is gone. You know the story, right? We don't wanna go back to the bad image. Let Lucifer do what Lucifer doing. And so I try to slow down the beat. We can slow down in the soundtrack, but if I can have this beat, yeah, man, Grammy, maybe I'm gonna have 10 Grammy. I'm telling you, the vibe I have, I don't know. I feel like I can conquer everything if with this melody, and I found it, and this vibe I have, I think 10 Grammy. I'm gonna beat 10 Grammy. I'm just kidding. I need you. I need you. I found out weird when I hear 1 second of any melody, I can write a song right away. I have another song was coming, I don't want to tell you, but my husband, which is going to be ex soon, I can say father of my kids. So he was watching African movies, And African movies, they play music and for a long time. That I love. It's not like music here. They play 50 seconds this, and another one, but the African movies they play the same melody, maybe 2 or 3 songs for all the movie. I think that is good. So he was watching movie. I was in the I was washing dishes. I think I hear the sound. I was like, "Whoa, what is that?" The sound continuous. Whoa, stop, 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 stop. The what? Return. He started again movie. The movie. I hear the sound. I was like, what? I don't want to give you the name of the song because when I and I ran to my computer, I sit down, my table computer, I sit down, and I start writing. And I ask internet to frame because it's faster that way. You write what you have in your head, and boom, and I have a song. My God, my God. I was like, what? So I was like, wow, this is a gift. I don't know if everybody can have that. I wish I meet somebody like that, but the song will be I love I love a song like I don't know R&B, but I love like deep. Like that's why I love Rihanna. I love Whitney Houston. I love Adele. I love this deep masculinity voice for come from a woman. Mm, 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 mm. Where have you been? Yes, I did see you. I wanna from you. See, it's very intimidated. Yeah, intimidated. So this kind of thing, I think, this kind of singers, I don't know about Rihanna, but I think she should be more popular to men too. I don't know statistic, but she should because that kind of deep and the eyes catch the song, and when she look in the eyes and sing the song, I think men find that very cutting. I don't know. Maybe I'm too delusional, but and the Whitney Houston too. And we always love you, oh my darling. See, it's like a boom. And the Adele, my man, is to the honest oh, I believe in you. I don't know. For me, in my delusional way, I think men gonna find this like sexy and good in bed. Yes, like a woman who take control, not in an aggressive way. Like this kind of women. I don't know how they are, but how they can take control in the bedroom in not aggressive way, not like they know their place and they know how to take control and they know where to say no, they know where they're going. I don't know, it's like for me like it cast it in my head like if Rihanna, Adele, Whitney Houston. I have another one, what is the name? She's I think Kenya. I'm gonna find. I enjoy her voice. And what is her name? Um, what is her name? Jovial. Jovial. She's a Kenya sing. She sing her song. I like the song Jeraha. Jeraha. So this kind of voice. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna upload this video, but it's okay. I don't know why I'm showing my mess in my house. This is so creepy. But I was just doing for myself, and I start talking. Because my NAN is open because I was looking for the key. So I went to quick key 5 minutes ago. So I took off everything. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna send this video. If I send, it's gonna be so brave because like no one wanna show mess. But the message is very good inside. So anyway, I don't know why universe wanted me to show a mess. Thank you so much. My name is Elizabeth, guys, and the song "Pray for Me" because my song I need to be completely what I'm gonna show you. Uh, I'm gonna where is the guitar? I'm gonna show you. Listen. Let me show the sound. Oh, the song is Jera subiri niponea, jera ipalikizo mwenzio. Anyway, I don't want to show you that. I don't know why this song is my. I'm gonna show you the original sound. I spent 1 year, and now Universe wanted me to go back to this. Always, I found out always when I start things, I change in the future, but always I came back to the beginning. So I need to stick. Universe wanted me to stick to the beginning always, but I don't know. Wait. Okay, this is a. I release because I am di ta 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 di la di 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 la 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 li la 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 li la la di 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 la 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 di 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 la oh yeah oh ah, oh oh, it is oh, 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 something like that. So this I'm gonna maybe read. I come to conclusion. Da 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 da. Yeah, that's true. That is really come from heart. My heart because I couldn't control what the waiter can do in the plane. I I didn't know it's like a gift to her from her to me, so I can finish my song. You see, so I come to conclusion not a long time ago. Nothing really belonged to me. Even I am strong. I gave up and surrendered to the universe plans. Honestly, I'm happy and on cloud nine. Don't forget, I am a Virgo. Virgo, we need control, not in a needy way. I need to know 1 + 1 = 2. You know, don't tell me stories gonna learn today. I mean, you know what I mean. So when I found out, I say, okay, we wanting control is form of I don't say weakness, I can say almost untrusting. Yeah. So if God is control, but why we should control? You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you're gonna spend all my money today because God is, you know what I mean? So you need to be reasonable and at the same time control less. You know, I don't need 18 cars. Even I know God can give me 3 cars. Okay? I don't know. It's like, so when I found out, it's like, oh, I mean, yeah, I need just to balance my emotion and my cognitive, that from there. And when something happen bad or good, it's gonna always land to the benefit of me and others. It's like, oh, this is no brainer. Anyway, so this is the song, guys. So I don't know which one is good. Two of them is good. You know, it's another thing. In real life, you can tell people which side to pick and you're gonna finish song. But now, people so clever. If you put something before finish, people gonna take your idea and run it with. It's so strange. So strange. Like insulting God. Like, oh God, I don't have a gift, so I'm gonna take somebody gift. This for me is insulting. We can be inspired from people, not take their credit to somebody else. Like people like downloading some people video, or some YouTuber need to tell like, oh man, I'm not in this website, I know this, if somebody have this video, it's not mine. So why we accept this society like normal? Why they don't go to punishment? Because if I take music of somebody, YouTube gonna say no. But why we allow somebody or take somebody video and monetizing this? At the same time, we have the best surveillance, the best technology, the best, but they allow this. So somebody is allowing this purposely because they're careless. So if somebody sings a song 19 0 whatever, and they have technology to know if it's their song since then, but somebody do video today and somebody can upload my own video and monetize for money, and that is normal, and we accept as a society, and nobody is punished for that. I think we need to go back. There are difference between inspired and living to other people things. Like tarot card, somebody take somebody tarot card and bring somewhere, and people pay money, and the system of paying money, they accept the money from that fake video. Do they don't know? I don't think they don't know. I don't think so. They care less. Yeah. So this is somebody's allowing. I think in the future people need to stand up for this, and you can finish this type because we are human. We are supposed to inspire others. I am inspired by another YouTubers, but it's my creativity. Or I'm inspired by myself, and another YouTuber inspired by me. But don't take all my work like yours, and you make money, and you go someplace, you do this. Why is this normal? How come human being we became so greedy to the point we forgot we are living somebody else's energies? I do believe as energy work, these people doesn't have peace. These people, their money go inside and out. These people have some sort of karmic following them. Yeah, like my song, like this, I start writing, they finish, and somebody gonna boom, they upload and take it somewhere, and oh, my song. How come? I don't understand. I have so hard time. I don't see why this is normal, why this is unpunished. And this is only hurt the small people, small channel, I can say. And the corporation, they are sleeping because nobody can take them. They know already where they to go, but why they don't protect other people? Why society is for them, not for everybody? If a corporation, which is almost they are not people as people, it's like bodies, they can produce something and nobody can take it. But small people who channel who company, they put everything energy, but a person can take their work in 1 second, and society finds that normal. I believe this man system, they are complice, yes, because it's so easy to know this kind of stuff. If they wanna go deep and technology wise, they can. Why they don't invent um, technology to see where things come from, but they can have the same technology to them. YouTuber can know if I take somebody music, but they don't know. And it's very hard to have a copyright. Yeah, it's not for everybody. So this is like a separation of wealth. Yeah, underneath, this is separation of wealth. See, they know if they can block somebody else, take somebody else work, automatically somebody gonna starve, not having money, and somebody gonna have their own money from themselves. And corporation doesn't want that. They want people to be in need. So I remember I have a video. It's like 1 hour and something. And YouTube block my video like they have one views, and they say copyright. I was like, where's copyright? Copyright started at 15 seconds. It was 14 seconds. Yeah. So I was like, this is not about copyright. And at the same time, I was like, wait a minute. If somebody can take 15 seconds to block a 1 hour video, but somebody can upload my video somewhere else and make money in my name, in my face, in my voice. Why? Why they don't have the same technology for everybody? They don't want. Technology is there. Because if they do that, the small can become bigger very fast. Yeah. Big corporation making money not because they produce, because they have one piece. Imagine my song like it becomes popular, and TV show take my song, a movie take my song. We see for X years. I don't need to work. See, this is cooperation do. That why they take everybody, they sign almost everybody, so they can take control of that. So they just sleeping and making money. Copyright, copyright, copyright. I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, corporation do that. They don't do anything. And if they find you take 15 seconds, they can sue if they want, and the millions. So this is like a game. People doesn't know it's a game. But is this a game for them, not for us? So if they want a fair game, they can protect everybody, but they don't want it. So my 1 hour and 15-minute video is blocked because I have 15-second audio. I didn't even know it was 50 seconds. You see, blocked because copyright. I was like, well, copyright is 50 seconds. I was like 14 or 13. But that really opened my eyes. I said, okay, I understand, because I know it's very hard to make a song. I understand, but it's why not people like download my video and go, or somebody else, and we let that happen. Why not YouTube have the same quality? Like somebody wanna download video, it's no, you can't download. See, if somebody download, yeah, but you can't distribute, because in the video they know is somebody else. See, but they don't want it. When they none, because they don't care, because for them they are benefit too, because somebody can re-upload the same video, and YouTube or whatever is social media gain. See, this is the same thing, like if people have multiple channels, you know. So somebody can have multiple channels. So the app or whatever it became too big. It's like, oh, it's very big. But if you go back, it's the same person. They just put it different names, like bots. Bot. So that's why some celebrity have more followers, but you can find some like not real people. Why they allow that? This is a perception of them having popular social media, not for celebrity, for this creator, the social media, like whatever is YouTube, Instagram, oh, X billions users in whatever app. But when you go back, you're gonna 50% of that is a bots. Why they don't stop bots? Because they want people to perceive they are bigger, and they wanna blindsided people, like, oh my gosh, I need to be in this app because X people watch this, which is not true. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm too deep, but this make me think about how we are in the delusional life, and we accept that like a reality. Anyway, I don't know why, but this is things sometimes very fun to see how a human being can't just sit down, stop, and think, like, wait a minute, am I okay? Is this normal? You know, it's like, why? Like me here in my room, I go to somebody on YouTube and they upload it, download their stuff, and put and upload again, and I'm sleeping, money come in my account. How morality, how we gonna sleep with that kind of greedy? See, you're gonna go sleeping, we're gonna go to store, you buy things, and you are conscious, like, dude, you didn't do anything, this is not yours, you know what I mean? But people say, "Well, I don't care." So is that really human we need to live nearby? I rather live with maybe cow nearby, that this kind of greediness. I would rather live near cow, to be honest. It's like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna avenge this person because, yes, oh my God, she's this one, who he is this one. No, 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 I need to do something. Wait, what? I understand the societies really, you have no idea how they poison us to believe we need to conquer somebody else for us to be in peace. That was all this sport, all this competition. People say competition is very good for masculinity. I think it's not true. Not true. Actually, a lot of men became depressed after all this conquest. I don't know. Didn't study, but in my intuition, tell me we never really go deeper to this kind of um, analyze. Yeah, because people have personality, and you go to the another team, and people need to make their own place to the team before fighting another team. And they have a lot of bumping head in their own team before battling another team. And so it's like fighting yourself, fighting for your equipe, and fighting others. This is not normal, and this is not natural. God, I think, make masculinity performance to maybe chasing animals, kill animal, cooking, something not like. So when we fight another team or another side, what winning? Of course you win. That's why many people, after all this competition, after all this finish, they go home or they finish careers. What next? So people are chasing that kind of adrenaline to the end of their lives. Anyway, this is I don't know where I'm going, but before I was like, masculinity need performance. No, masculinity need awareness. I think masculinity need awareness, need balance of who. I think people doesn't know masculinity need the best asset they can have is emotional balance. And competition doesn't make emotional balance. Actually, opposite. Why masculinity need emotional balance? In my opinion, because they are too logic. That's why when they want something, they go. Maybe they don't measure very fast. They measure very fast. Sometimes they don't. Like for them, it's like winning is everything, and not so much sometimes. Not really. You know what I mean? So winning because their logic is, I need to do this. This You see, I do this. And when they finish doing that, oh, they regret. Why? They didn't have too much time to think because they are too logic. So in my opinion, all this competition, I don't say don't put your kid competition, but many competition is good, but when they finish, people became like almost robots. I know to do this. Okay, what that have to do with me? See, you know what I mean? I need you emotional available to me. So you talk to me about you play soccer? Okay. See? So men need a balance between, I mean, this is big discussion and I never planned to talk about this, but I don't know, universe wanna tell me that I believe we need a lot of masculinity to sit down and think, because we have a lot of masculinity now. I think they are suffering. Yeah. A lot of men, they are suffering in silence. Because society sold them the dream. A lot of men can't cry because they're gonna seem weak. And the same time they need to perform. And sometimes they are not balanced. You know what I mean? I think if they wanna do competition, they need a little bit of outside um, course how to balance themselves. Because masculinity usually, if they meet another masculinity, men, whatever, they always like in competition without knowing. You see? I don't know why. So even your team win, yourself didn't win. Yeah, your team win trophy, you happy and you go home. You don't see yourself as worthy. Maybe your girlfriend doesn't really take you seriously. You win. You win what? See? Anyway, so I try to change this kind of stuff for people, so many men can see themselves as worthy. That's why sometimes they become so violent, because they don't know much outside themselves. They can't control themselves. They can't control others. So maybe we teach our men bad science. I know scientific people are gonna go nuts, but we need to go back. You know, to like a so masculinity. Yeah, in my opinion, good masculinity doesn't mean you behave like top nuts, but you behave top nuts inside of you. Not because man, I can do that. Yeah, yeah. No, no. You know where is your limit. You know where is that. You see, you are aware in balanced way, not in an ego way. That's my point. If somebody, woman, say, okay, no, no, I don't want this. Basically, you say, oh yeah, I understand. You have to like take a step back. Say, yeah, what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, she said no. Okay. And not to hate her because she said no. If you are balanced, you're gonna sit down and say, what happened? question her. I don't want this because you listen, no, I don't. You are not because I don't. Yeah. See, so many masculinity think they own somebody. Yeah, that far. My point here, I'm gonna try to have very good discussion because we need masculine, we need men. I mean, men is the most important creature. I don't say likely. Otherwise, the society is done. Society need men, but I think society is focusing outside men than inside men. How he walk, he's confident. Oh my God, he's good. He look good. Ching, ching. See, there's a he killed somebody. Oh my God, how? Yeah, because we want like robot men. They can cry. They can talk their weakness. Say some people say, if you talk your weakness to women, you're gonna uh, play against you. Not really. When you talk to women, play against you because you talk to comic women. There are difference between women and comic women. Women who doesn't love you, they want something in you. You gonna choose what they want because I don't wanna talk everything here. You can choose what they want from you. You're gonna know. You're gonna notice them what they want from you. But if you talk to really woman who want to have a good connection, love you, you're gonna say, okay, calm down a little bit. Somebody's gonna calm down without you want to calm down. Okay, they always gonna good side of you, not to use against you because they love you to the core. So problem in society, we push men to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. Like do this, is age this, do this, is age this, do so people became like robots. Oh, I'm 30. My God, I need babies. I need marriage. Oh, my neighbor. No. Do you want kids? See? So the more we go deeper, the more you're gonna find somebody this. You're gonna deep inside of you, and you're gonna find a woman gonna accept your thing, and you're gonna feel like okay, whatever. See, you're gonna that's really gonna. Of course, you're gonna have a challenge of society because society is pyramid scheme. Yes, it is because we put all this like this morning. I wake up, and I'm in a new life now. I need to bring my son to school, buy food, yala yala yala, and I'm not used to this kind of nan. You see, so this society wants, but in good society, I believe if you have somebody to help you, grandmother, you see, it's a good society. Grandmother is there, mommy nearby, yada, yada, see, it's like people working together. But here we need to produce. Imagine, like yesterday I went outside, so I take a bus, and for some reason, I never will take a bus like with my son to so he wanted something. We went to the store. It was cold. Go this. We went to the bus. And I was like, wait a minute. There are some people are heroes without knowing they are heroes. Imagine a woman or man have 3 kids and that doesn't have car, doesn't have much money, how they operate, you see? This is kind of life, people are heroes to their own life. I just finished um, I was in the store or Walmart, and I went to the bus and I found out I don't have money for the bus. I have a cash, but I didn't have a coin. I was like, oh man, I can't go far to find the change. It was very early and Sunday, everything closed. I want to take a bus. And I took the bus and I asked the chauffeur, I don't have money. He was like super annoyed. And I'm very good to explain people and put my ego down and ask for help. He helped me. I said, okay. And, I was like, wait a minute. Imagine I have 2 or 3 kids and very little, like whatever, 3 years, 4. This is chaos. See, this kind of people are living really, we need to give them the pros. This is not easy. North America, especially because everything is fast. Everything is money, money, money. Imagine. But if you are in the life like your grandmother is there and you are in village and I remember when I was in Africa in summer 2025 and I woke up and it was in the village, some village, but the small boy came. He have boiled egg in the hand, and he was eating egg. He take a small bite. It is very like small bite, eat egg like, for 1 hour. I was like, wow, what? He take bite until he finish. Egg is very hot. And when you go to mommy, again, he came with half of avocado. He eat, you see, this kind of life, slow life, like, wow, I was like, what? If I'm in Canada, I'm going to eat 6 eggs. See? And their own chicken, by the way. The egg are fresh and people are taking really slow life because and they have almost no stress. They don't have money, but we do have money. So when you peel the layer, see, we are winning, and same time, why? How we are winning? How? Tell me how. I can choose that kind of life, like wake up maybe 11, which I'm not used to, and wake up like, oh, the tea is there, I have avocado, I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is like a luxury in minimalist. I was like, oh, I love this. See? So anyway, men are very important and very important, but for now, we so directed on greedy way of our men. That was how they became so harsh. We want them in the way I don't think God intended. I don't think so. I know people gonna disagree with me, Elizabeth. No. I don't think so. Men are meant to be logic, but balanced. Because in many, if they are not balanced, I think is the biggest red flag, and actually it's gonna be weakness to the core, because everything gonna be in the head, and in the head they explode. So how we gonna balance our men? By allowing them to cry, by allowing them to go deeper to themselves. Actually, I believe men need to go inside themselves than women. I don't know. Women, we are so weird good. In If you have friends, I don't have friends, but women, we are very therapy in everyday life. If you have a friend, you can talk. Oh, my friend, everybody gonna have their own opinion on that. So you gonna say, oh my gosh, okay, she says this, she says this. I want this. Oh, this could be. It's like we give ourselves. But men sometimes they don't have that. They stop. They don't wanna tell. Actually, sometimes they tell uh, false stories. Yeah, but because they know other people gonna want the deeper way to know what is going on, so they twist everything. They think to their own benefits, actually is not. So this is the difference, because us and the woman, but sometimes a woman is not good too, because you're gonna say, my husband, this is why he do this? Is oh wow, and 2 days ago, after they are with your husband, because you tell everything. And at the same time, I believe if somebody do this, it's not for you to begin with. You can't gatekeep us anybody. So you can't just tell a false story to scare somebody gonna take you a man. And if somebody take you a man, because men allow to be taken, so it's not her fault. Even Delilah and Samson, we blame Delilah, but Samson play a lot of weakness. Why he allows somebody else to empower himself? But the Bible focus on Delilah. I know this is another story, but I don't know, What? Why we blame Delilah? He is supposed to stand up with his ground. That's why he should be deeper himself. It's like, wait a minute. Why you want to know all this? For what? This is my thing. Back off, please. But he couldn't. Is there another way of looking this? Like maybe God wanted this to happen, yala yala, whatever. But my point is, blaming Delilah, this is 50-50, I can take it. But if Delilah is 80% and Samson 20% blaming, no. In my opinion, 8% Samson, 20% Delilah. If somebody comes here my house and ask me question, if it is God allowing this, okay. But if it's not God, and you're gonna wait a minute, why? See, when you are balanced, you're gonna see, okay, what is going on? Why are you asking too much question? By the way, before go that far, your energy gonna what do you, in French you say trahi. I don't know in English, whatever. Who cares? Your energy gonna trahi, because when you come to the door, I'm gonna see, okay, is this the devil or the angel? Anyway, I'm sorry. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. I can talk all day, but There are many stories in the Bible. They blame. They should look really deeper. That's why I think my favorite uh, phrase in the Bible is like when Jesus take uh, maybe the stone. He said, "Okay, if somebody can be the first to stone this woman, yala yala yala." That is my favorite. I think if I can go back to read Bible, that is a favorite. That is the biggest phrase I think Bible underplayed. God, that Jesus said something like he knew people are very quickly to judge other people than ourselves. And another one too was they say before you look to somebody's eyes, if they have something in the eyes, look if you don't have yourself. I don't know which one. This is my favorite. This is if the Bible can have just that affirmation, yeah, we should sit down as society to see are we feeding the horse. Even the news, us as small channels, we just take somebody news, we distribute the news to our viewers. Even that news is bad. Oh, Sudan is this happening? Yala 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 yala. We don't have solution. We don't have anything. See, it's big news, but what next? You see, if we can flip the script, the bad guy gonna starve. That's why I go a little bit back to the all this posting. I was like, oh, wait a minute, am I feeding the horse? So we have a lot of small channels, which is very, very good because now small channel have more authority than big channel. So we need to change the way we report things, like give our opinion of things and solution. Otherwise, like spreading the fake news to our people who wanna good news. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Elizabeth. This is start of song, but go to my website. You're gonna find it. I have a book affirmations about my favorite book. I have. I think I posted about self care. That is book I really gatekeeping because I put a lot of things I'm doing on daily basis, and you can find for the price very reasonable because all this book I did is you have no idea. I did with myself and technology, but it's high power. I have no idea what. I never idea to do affirmation. I was like, wait a minute, wait, what? And every day I wake up like universe, okay, do this, do this, do this. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was surprised myself. So I believe if somebody buy my book, transformation is guaranteed. And I'm not put myself bigger than I am, but transformation guarantee because even if somebody really I want to just take for pointing bad things in the book, they're going to transform the why because I believe energy is everything. It's not things you create. Um, the moment you create, what energy you have, what is the the idea come from. That is the biggest thing. And I use myself. I take each of um, affirmation I want, not each book, but information I want. Uh, so I just read, and I don't need to gather outside the affirmation. So you're gonna change, and you're gonna change calmly, because nobody gonna know. You're gonna know, and people gonna start asking what is going on. Somebody is like going up without trying, and you, if you can, you don't tell anybody in the beginning, because you're gonna have a lot of questions for people, and maybe you don't have answer. So secretly you do that in your phone, whatever, and you're gonna see, whoa, maybe you are in the gossiping group, you start backing off. Maybe you are in the hater group, you start backing off. If maybe you are uh, in hurting yourself, because maybe you don't like yourself, you start loving yourself as who you are, because we never choose who we are. People doesn't know, we never choose. Our mom and dad make love and make us. See? So if somebody is mocking you because of who you are, basically you have no control. So you better love yourself for who you are, because I really love people who try to change in a good way, not because my neighbor wants. You know what I mean? Like you say, okay, I can rephrase this one, and whatever. Whatever it is, not because you hate, because you wanna improve yourself. It's different. Anyway, I can go on. Maybe I think now, from now, I'm gonna be really podcasting. I think my video can be very good podcast. Oh, yeah. Because I have a lot of video now, it's like 1 hour, 1 hour. Oh, wow. That's a very good idea, yeah. Who knows? Thank you so much, guys. So have a nice day. Stay vigilant, calm, and connected.